Come on, buddy. Say something. Huh? That's all he says. He says that. Yeah, that's all you say? That's it? Alright. Well, let's review this vehicle real quick. 97 S500 coupe, right? 140 chassis. Beautiful car. It has some miles to it, but it is in very good condition. Now, because it's set here, it's actually pretty filthy now. I mean, it needs to be washed. But nonetheless, let's just discuss what's going on and my recommendations here. What else to do? It would be nice to do on this car. Now, major issue with this vehicle was the main engine control module, communication bus. Very rare situation, but main ECU, main control module was replaced with used one, along with the chip. The main ECU inside the engine control module was also swapped out because drive authorization system, right? So you can't work. Used module cannot just be installed and car will not start. So that's done. That is that. Now also a breather pipe over here was broken, and also L-shape, like a three-way splitter, supposed to have a reducer. It was missing. I don't know why, but it wasn't there, so new one was installed. Based on the condition of the engine internally, looks like oil changes were done religiously with very high quality oil, obviously on time, very nice and clean. And still, even here, oil looks clean, and inside looks very clean, very nice to see. Although I would have checked what oil weight is in there, because I hear a little bit of a tap, so I would definitely check up on the oil. 040 is what I use in all my cars. I would definitely use it on this car. So that is that. So that and that was done. Now, fan clutch was also replaced. As you can see, new fan clutch. This is aftermarket, but that's original OEM is ludicrous in terms of the price. It's ridiculously expensive. So that's what we got, aftermarket. AC compressor to be replaced because pressures are not correct. I would definitely recommend replacing AC compressor. I would also take care of this oil leak in this area, because that is just leaking oil. I also see a little oil over there, and valve cover gaskets were replaced, but I do see that oil over there, so I don't know if that's residual or not, but I would have taken it back and inquire about that oil leak, because job's done and oil is still there. Not nice. Mosquitoes. Another thing is this mirror cover was also reinstalled properly, because it was not installed properly. The mirror switch is barely there. It's kind of like working, but you have to kind of twist it and turn it to make mirrors move. But also memory control module was also replaced. That is that. Internally, the switch for driver door was also taken apart, cleaned up, put back together. And that is that. What else is there? I still have to put these things back together, because I was looking at the control module down in there. Instrument cluster light out indicator was burnt out. That's replaced. And yeah, I drove this thing. You know, it's nice, drives really nice, quiet and everything. But again, engine transmission mounts, those are shot. You feel it, but not as much, because there is still a little bit of rubber left. Just a bit, just tiny bit down, all the way over there, just a little bit. That's why the engine is really not as horrible as it could have been if the mounts would have been totally flat. So I also would have recommended replacing all the vacuum lines, because this plastic hoses, they're seen as they're better days. It's just like, you know, really barely there. And this pipe seems to be okay still. I put some zip ties because the retainer is missing, right? So just to hold this pipe together, so the spigots don't break from here or there. So because these are going to be pretty loose, the pipes, so on the bumps, it's not nice. I also see that it seems like this piece was replaced, the heater pipe splitter. because this is like some wet residue all over, but the pipe seemed to be intact, so I guess it is a replacement piece. It looks like somebody was there. Well, that's good news, I guess. Hydraulic is full. Again, there's some oil residue down on those wires right there, but that's the question to whoever did valve covers, and that is the idea. I would also redrain the fluid. I mean, it just could be that the reservoir is dark, or it's the concentrate that's in there. I'm not sure. So if I'm not sure, then I would recommend replacing the fluid 50-50 mix. I do it with distilled water and original Mercedes coolant concentrate. So I mix it with distilled water 50-50. Even though it says you can mix it with regular water, I prefer 50-50 mix with distilled water, just for good measure. And that's not significant, but in the trunk here we have the handle situation, which is just loose, right? So it's not significant, but still, the handle. The battery was replaced, but somebody who put this battery in, they put it totally wrongly, so now it's all tied up nice. Wires are oriented properly and the battery is secured properly, because that holder over there was not even holding the battery. The battery was not in its groove. So now it is as solid as it can be. It's not gonna move. Plus, I can also put this back and the carpet lays down as flat as it can go, because it's already deformed a little bit, but nonetheless, it is flat now. Somebody purchased this module, which was not needed. It's just laying here, okay? Aftermarket fan clutch. Yes, I know this is the brand I don't like, but that's all we got. Just in terms of common sense, I mean, you're not spending $700-800 for on original fan clutch. It's just ludicrous. So aftermarket ones, you can go through so many of them over years, and no big deal. Now, soft close works. Fuel filler cap. Now this one has damage to the neck, unfortunately. Something happened here. I don't know what happened here, but I know for a fact that the piece over here, the stoppie, is bent in. I can't bend it back. I tried. This wasn't me. That was somebody else. I tried. I didn't succeed. I just straightened out this very end. So it's very important now to, when you close this, you close it just halfway, because otherwise it might get stuck again. I've seen this happen. I had some cars that the fuel filler cap would get stuck and you can't fill the car up with fuel because it just doesn't open. Because fuel filler neck, usually that's actually a problem on the cap itself, but fuel filler neck gets damaged when you try to rip it out. It is what it is. That's that. So, and for now, this is basically all with me. I'm going to just check all the codes, make sure that all isn't, everything is operating properly, and also clear all of them, so there are no codes in the vehicle. And off it goes. The car is good. This one I can bend it slightly so it doesn't, touch right here. Yeah, that's good. All right. Yeah, well, this pipe was broken. Somebody attached it. I don't know if that evap actual regeneration valve works. I have to double check. I don't know. We'll see. I'll take a look at it. But other than that, it's a really nice driver. Seriously, this thing drives really nice. Smooth suspension, no noises in the back, no noises up front, track straight. Very nice, very nice. Very happy with this. So basically, this is my review here about this car. What's to be done and what was done. And yeah, this is definitely a really nice driver, and totally worth putting time and effort into it. Usually I get V12s and stuff. I like V12s. I got V12s. I got many V12s, but the V8 is also not really that bad. It's just once you go V12, it's hard to go back to V8. Well, nonetheless, 6-cylinder. This is like day and night. But who knows, if the oil price skyrockets, which I were in that position, what was it, 2008 or something like that? Yes, I stepped down. I bought myself S320 inline six, because the price of gas was like $5 a gallon, so V12 was like too expensive to maintain. A V8 I had back in the days. So yeah, but in any event, this is what we are. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. It's a one-shot video. I have to still check up on the codes just for good measure, and off it goes. All right, Victor here, restoringmercedes.com. Thank you for watching.